Hi and welcome. Today we are going to learn about types of electric vehicle and their components. So let's get started. So basically there are four types of electric vehicles available. First is battery electric vehicle. It works entirely on electricity. These are more efficient than hybrids and plug-in hybrids. Second, there is hybrid electric vehicle. It is a vehicle that uses both an internal electric motor, usually petrol, and a battery powered electric motor. When the battery is dead, the gasoline engine is used for backup and charging. These cars are not as efficient as the electric cars or plug in hybrids. Thirdly, there's plug in hybrid electric vehicle. It uses an internal generator and a battery charged from an external outlet, that is a plug. This means that the car's battery can be charged with electricity instead of the engine. Plug-in hybrid electric vehicles are more efficient than hybrid electric vehicles but lower than battery electric vehicle. Lastly, there's fuel cell electric vehicle. Uh, it is powered by electric motors. For example, hydrogen fuel cell electric vehicles. So now we'll discuss these types of electric vehicles in more detail one by one. First is battery electric vehicle. Battery electric vehicles are also known as all electric vehicles AEV. Battery electric vehicles, also called as all electric vehicles, and are more efficient, frequently used for rechargeable batteries and no gasoline engine. Electric vehicles, usually using battery electric vehicle technology, run entirely on a battery powered electric drivetrain. The electricity used to drive the vehicle is stored in a large battery pack which can be charged by plugging into the electricity grid. Battery electric vehicles are zero emission vehicles as they do not generate any harmful tailpipe emissions or air pollution hazards caused by traditional gasoline powered vehicles. The charged battery pack then provides power to one or more electric motors to run the electric car. So that is how it works. So the main components of battery electric vehicles are electric motor, inverter, battery, control module, drivetrain. Now let's discuss the working principle of battery electric vehicle. The power for the electric motor is converted from the DC battery to AC in battery electric vehicle. As the accelerator is pressed, a signal is sent to the controller. The controller adjusts the speed of the electric vehicle by changing the frequency of AC power from the inverter to the motor. The motor then connects and leads to the turning of wheels through a cog. If it breaks, if the brakes are pressed, then the electric car is decelerating, of course. So the motor becomes an alternator and produces power, which is sent back to the battery again. Few examples of battery electric vehicles are MG, ZS, Tata Nexon, Tata Tigor, Mahindra E20 Plus, Hyundai Kona, Mahindra Verito. In addition to the main components already mentioned, battery electric vehicles also have a charging port that allows them to be charged at home or at public charging stations. The time it takes to fully charge a battery electric vehicle depends on the battery size and charging capacity, but can typically take anywhere from a few hours to several hours. Some newer models of battery electric vehicles can charge up to 80% in just 30 minutes with a fast charging station. Battery electric vehicles have lower maintenance cost compared to the gasoline powered cars, as they have fewer moving parts and require less frequent maintenance. However, the battery pack in the battery electric vehicles can be expensive to replace if it fails or degrades over time. Although most manufacturers offer warranties that cover battery replacement for a certain period. Second type of electric vehicle is hybrid electric vehicle. These are also known as series hybrid or parallel hybrid. Hybrid electric vehicles have both engine and electric motor, means hybrid electric vehicles have both a gas powered engine and an electric motor to drive the car. The engine gets energy from fuel and the motor gets electricity from batteries. The transmission is rotated simultaneously by both the engine and electric motor. This then drives the wheels. All energy from the battery is gained through regenerative braking, which recouples otherwise lost energy in braking to assist the gasoline engine during acceleration. In a traditional internal combustion engine vehicle, this braking energy is normally lost as heat in the brake pads and rotors. Reg- Regular hybrids cannot plug into the grid to recharge. Hybrid electric vehicles can also use regenerative braking to recharge their batteries while driving, not just during braking. The electric motor in an hybrid electric vehicle can also assist the engine during acceleration, providing extra power and torque to the wheels. Hybrid electric vehicles can have different types of transmission systems, including continuously variable transmissions, that is CVT, and traditional automatic transmissions. Now let's see the main components of hybrid electric vehicle. Those are engine, electric motor, battery pack with controller and inverter, fuel tank, control module. Now let's see the working principle of hybrid electric vehicle. It is that the fuel tank supplies energy to the engine like a regular car in hybrid electric vehicle, whereas the battery runs on an electric motor. Both the electric motor can turn the transmission at the same time. Now let's see a few of the examples of hybrid electric vehicle. Actually, the hybrid electric vehicles have its own different types. So I have listed three of them: a micro, mild, and full hybrid electric vehicle. That is also called as strong. Also, now let's see examples of micro hybrid electric vehicles. Those are BMW 1 and 3 series, Fiat 500, Smart Car, and Mercedes Benz A Class. Mild hybrid electric vehicles are BMW 7 Series Active Hybrid, Honda Civic, and Insight Hybrid, and the Mercedes Benz S400 Blue Hybrid. A full hybrid electric vehicles are also known, which are Toyota Prius and Camry Hybrid, Ford C Max, Honda CRZ, and Kia Optima Hybrid. Now, Third, thirdly, the type of electric vehicle is plug-in hybrid electric vehicle. The plug-in hybrid electric vehicle are also known as series hybrids. Plug-in hybrid electric vehicles have both an engine and electric motor to drive the car as of hybrid electric vehicle. You can choose among the fuels, conventional fuel or alternative fuel, such as biodiesel or petrol. It can also be powered by rechargeable battery pack. The battery pack can be charged externally. Like the regular hybrids, they can recharge their battery through regenerative braking. They differ from regular hybrids by having a much larger battery and being able to plug into the grid to recharge. While regular hybrids can, at low speed, travel 1 to 2 miles before the gasoline engine turns on, hybrid electric vehicles can go anywhere from uh, 10 to 40 miles before the gas engines provide assistance. Once the all electric range is depleted, plug-in hybrid electric vehicle acts as regular hybrids. I'll explain this all electric range after some time, and can travel several hundred miles on a tank of gasoline in this when the all electric range is depleted. All plug-in hybrid electric vehicles can charge at charge stations, but most plug-in hybrid electric vehicles are not capable of supporting fast charging. There are two modes where a plug-in electric vehicle can run. The first mode is all electric mode, in which the motor and battery provides all cars energy. Second mode is called as hybrid mode, in which electricity and petrol or diesel are employed. Plug-in hybrid electric vehicles have a few different charging options, including level 1, which is of 120 volt, level 2 of 240 volt, and DC fast charging mode level. Level 1 charging can take several hours, while level 2 charging can take a few hours, and DC fast charging can take less than an hour to charge up to 80%. Plug-in electric vehicles also have a charging port for public charging stations or home. Plug-in hybrid electric vehicles can offer the best of both worlds by combining the benefits of electric and gasoline power. They have the ability to travel long distances on gasoline power when needed, but also they can operate in all electric mode for shorter trips. I hope you have understood those two modes. Now let's see the main components of plug-in hybrid electric vehicle. Those are electric motor, engine, inverter, battery, fuel tank, control module, battery charger if on-board model is available. Now let's see the working principle of plug-in hybrid electric vehicle. Plug-in hybrid electric vehicles principle says that when plug-in hybrid electric vehicles start up in an all-electric mode and make use of electricity until the battery pack is depleted, once the battery gets drained, the engine takes over it, and the vehicle operates as a conventional non-plug-in hybrid. Plug-in hybrid electric vehicles can be charged by plugging into an outside electric power source engine or regenerative braking, as I said earlier. When brakes are applied, the electric motor acts as a generator, using the energy to charge the battery. This is how it works. The engine's power is supplied by the electric motor. As a result, smaller engines can be used, increasing the car's fuel efficiency without compromising the performance. Now, let's see a few of the examples of plug-in hybrid electric vehicles. It is Mercedes C350E, Mercedes S550E, Mercedes GLE 550E, Mini Cooper SE, Countryman, Ford Fusion Energy, and others are mentioned on this slide. You can go through them. So before that, I would like to show you how the components of plug-in electric vehicles are there available in the car. This is how it works. Now, lastly comes the fuel cell electric vehicle, that is FCEV, the short form of it. Fuel cell electric vehicles are also known as zero emission vehicles. They employ fuel cell technology to regenerate the electricity required to run the vehicle. The chemical energy of the fuel is converted directly into electric energy. Fuel cell electric vehicles use hybrid gas to power an electric motor, and only emission from tailpipe is water vapor. Fuel cell electric vehicles have a range similar to gasoline powered cars and can be refueled in just few minutes, making them a viable option for long distance travel. One potential drawback of fuel cell electric vehicles is the lack of hydrogen refueling infrastructure, which is currently limited in most areas. However, this infrastructure is expanding in some regions, and more fuel cell electric vehicles are expected to be released in coming years. The main components of electric fuel cell electric vehicles are electric motor, fuel cell stack, a hydrogen storage tank, battery with converter and controller. Now let's go through the working principle of fuel cell electric vehicle. It says that the fuel cell electric vehicle generates the electricity required to run this vehicle on vehicle itself. The examples of fuel cell electric vehicles are listed below. You can go through them. Hyundai Nexo, Honda Clarity fuel cell. Before that, I would like to show you the fuel cell electric vehicles and their components. I'll show in this video. So that was all about the types of electric vehicles and their components. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.